Good day, people. This is Lance Hayes with Sports Social Live, another daily edition of Sports Social Live. I'm excited to bring you a few little tidbits about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans game for Week 9. So sit back, relax, subscribe, like, share, and follow Sports Social Live. What's going on, everybody? I'm Lance Hayes. This is Sports Social Live, and I have a few nuggets for Week 9. Tampa Bay, Houston, Texas versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it's going to be a great game. I see this game going well for both teams, and both teams will have some success on the front seven. But without further ado, we're going to discuss a few things. We're going to discuss Dameon Pierce ruled out for Sunday. I say again, Dameon Pierce ruled out for Sunday. That's big for the Texans. We're going to talk about the Tampa Bay defense and how they can be successful, the front seven and leaders of the defense for Tampa Bay. We're also going to discuss the betting odds. We're going to discuss the all rookie team projections. And then we're going to close out this rendition, and hope you guys are liking, subscribing, and sharing. Without further ado, we'll get started with Dameon Pierce ruled out this weekend. I say again, Dameon Pierce ruled out this weekend. So, who's going to be starting in this place? None other than Devin Singletary. Devin Singletary, he's actually one of Bobby Slowick's favorite athletes on the team. He said it in the last press conference. He said Bobby Slowick is extremely high on Devin Singletary. Kind of went a little bit overboard talking about the guy, but I like him. I like the backfield that he has. I like Pierce as well. I'm excited to see how Singletary can provide some type of pop to the team and see what he does. This is a great opportunity for him. I don't think Dameon Pierce would be out if he could not play. So I'm still not saying that Dameon Pierce is a bust. I like Dameon Pierce on the offense, which goes against some of the Twitter heads and people speaking out there. I do want to see how the offense runs with Singletary leading the helm. Singletary has 49 carries, 183 yards, and he averages 3.7 yards per carry. So it'll be good to see how Slowick runs the offense with them. Will we go to more of a pass first in the earlier downs, which is something that they say they need to work on, or will we just continue with the run first mentality and kind of push the ball down Tampa Bay's throat? It will be interesting to see going forward. Devin Singletary had a high in the Saints game. I believe it was 12 carries for 58 yards, but that was more of a running back by committee. So I want to see how he is able to capitalize on being the lead back. Will he be the lead back? Will we have other running backs step up and have more of a running back stable? Will we use the quick pass plays? How will Slowick capitalize or switch up the offense for Singletary, or pretty much for all of our injuries that are out and the mix-ups on our line? I'm excited to see it. It'll be another great day for the Texans. I think we will have the spark that we need to continue to go forward this season. Moving forward, I got a few things I want to talk about. We're speaking about that run game. We're speaking about the front seven. I love seeing defensive play, and one of the defenses that I like is the Todd Bowles defense. He causes trouble for all offensive coordinators. Slowick talked about it, and I just remember him kind of coming up in the league and seeing the defenses that they were able to create. Tampa Bay has one of those quirky defenses that can be kind of deceptive. Right now, they're only ranked 25th in the league, which is not the best, which is in yards and touchdowns per game, I believe. But the team is just full of ballers. The ballers are led by Levante David. Levante David is a tackle leader, one of the strongholds of the team, and he's able. You can see him calling the plays, running. He's fast. He's strong. He blows up the plays on the line, so he leads that front seven to make those plays. Then you have Vea, one of the best D linemen on the team. He's a sack leader. Does the dirty work down in the trenches. So how will that combo on the front seven impact the Texans' run game and the hodgepodge line that we have? That'll be a battle that we need to see, that we need to test early. Do we test them early? Does Slowick go after them and make them tired early, or does he go with a pass first kind of attack in the earlier down? It'd be something to see. But on the back end, they have Ryan Neal. Ryan Neal is a crazy good safety that closes down and is also one of the top tackle leaders for the team. Ryan Neal and Jimmy Ward favor each other to me, and I love seeing strong safety play. So it'll be interesting to see who Ryan Neal lines up on. Is he gonna be on Nico Collins or Tank Dell comes back? Who's gonna stick Tank Dell? All good things to see in that Tampa Bay defense versus the Houston Texans offense. I'm excited for the battle, honestly. The front seven, their front seven versus our offensive line, our front seven versus their offensive line, battles we have to see. Another thing that we're going to be battling, and again, this is Sports Social Live. I'm posting daily content. I'm going to get better at this, and I love being a Texans fan, and I also like making money. So let's talk about the betting odds. The betting odds for this weekend, most of the betting places, I about to say facilities, most of the betting facilities and places have it as the spread Texans minus 2.5 with a total of 39.5. I don't know. I just don't know how to call it, but if I were a betting man, and I am, I'm gonna shoot for the Texans with the minus 2.5. Third one, kicking it in, and leading the way with that. I think that if you're not high on the Texans, but you're a Tampa Bay fan, you take Tampa Bay with the plus the points, and that's not a bad bet itself. This game is one of those a battle of two teams coming off of losses, and you never know who's going to have that spark. I do believe the Texans will be the team who has the spark here. I think that we have the defense to kind of stop their offense, and if it does go to a shootout, the Texans will be in trouble if we don't get into a pass first mentality. I just feel like the Houston Texans, will be able to keep it a close affair, and we can kick in that last field goal for the game winning field goal. In the comment section, tell me who you're picking. Tell me what's the point spread. Where are you betting at? I don't have a betting link, so I'm not going to even push a betting link. Bet wherever you want to, but I believe that minus 2.5 is a good number to take if you're a Texans fan, and also that plus 2.5 on the ladder on the other side for the Tampa Bay is not a bad if you're high on a Tampa Bay, and they can strike at any time with their receiving core and Baker Mayfield. Good eyes. Again, it's Sports Social Live. Sports Social Live. We discussed Dameon Pierce being out. We discussed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we have discussed the betting odds. So let's talk about something a little bit different aside from the game. Well, maybe a little bit in the game. We have all rookie team. Who's going to make that all rookie team? Who's going to be the rookie of the year? It's a crazy battle actually because a lot of rookies are balling out of control right now. I like three of the guys, maybe the top 10 rookies are really playing. Even if you include the defensive players, we do have a lot of people balling out this year. But the Texans specifically have three guys who you can mention an all rookie, kind of on an all rookie team as far as receiving, defense, and quarterback. And you know who I'm going to mention. You have Tank Dell, Will Anderson Jr., uh, who can be mentioned on that all rookie team. But let me go down the top three all rookie guys that I believe should be in the discussion. We're going to start at number three, Bajan Robinson. Bajan Robinson, amazing. He was amazing in college and amazing with the Falcons. The Falcons game showed me a lot with them, but even the other games, the highlights are crazy. He's a magician with his feet, cuts, power, can catch out the backfield, does everything you need to do to be a successful running back. I love what he's doing out there. He's in the hunt for rookie of the year or that all rookie team. 92 carries, what is it? 460 yards, 5.1 yards per carry average. Crazy. So I love what he's doing. Bajan Robinson, Atlanta Falcons, that all rookie team. You're on it. You're my running back. Puka Nacua. Hopefully I said that right. I might have messed that up. But dude is balling. He's a catch. 61 receptions, 795 yards. Only has two touchdowns, but he's a constant threat for defenses. And your big safeties have to get out there and cover him down in the flats. When he gets out there, runs great routes, doesn't really drop that ball. I think he had 82 targets for this year. Crazy stat for a rookie, and he's going to do well once his team gets full up and ready to go. And then, last but not least, we have the Houston Texans own C.J. Stroud. Although he's coming off a one of his worst games of the season, which was off a bye week, and it's surprising to me. I think that could have been a mix of play calling and a little bit of teams kind of figuring him out a little bit, especially since the pass breakups. CJ is on pace for a record-breaking year. He already has his record for most yards for a rookie, but he has 1,800 yards, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he's a 14 ranked QB going forward for this year. The 14 ranked QB with all the injuries, and the Texans have had a mix up on the line for every game. I think we only had 2 games where we had a constant line. So seeing how he's acting, seeing what he's doing is amazing with the injuries that we've had. Our injury list this week is bigger than Tampa Bay's injury list. We have Robert Woods out, I believe. We have our starting running back, a shuffle board of injured offensive linemen, and he is constantly producing and making solid decisions and minimal interceptions. 1 interception this year is a crazy stat. Now, I think we can help him out a little bit with slowly calling more plays, just putting a little bit more trust in him. But for me, he's the rookie of the year. Who is your rookie of the year? Let me know who will win at ROTY, Rookie of the Year, down in the comments. So, again, this is closing out the quick show of Sports Social Live. Put in the comments who you think will be the rookie of the year. Tell me who is that Tampa Bay defense all-star that stood on Tampa Bay. I have Levante David. And you can also tell me, what do you feel about the sports betting odds? Where do you guys do your sports betting? Let me know down in the comments and Sports Social Live. Again, you're watching Sports Social Live. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Let's start the discussion. Our goal is to get better every day and post more and more content. Thank you for following up with me. Thank you for checking in. The Sports Social Live.